Hey there folks, and welcome back to the IMCDB project. We're going to do a head shaving video today. I'm your host CDB. You're not. We're going to use the same gear we used for the face shaving video today. We're going to use the Rex Ambassador. I'm going to start off on 3 and see how it goes on the dome. Let me just go ahead and wet the dome. Actually, let's use a little pre today to see how it goes. The inspector recommended something like this. Emulsion a long time ago, Mirasol. I don't care for the Mirasol aftershaves because you splash them on and then by the time you turn your back to leave the restroom, the scent's already gone. And I don't really want that. Now, if you want a scent that doesn't hang around, they're very nice, but they're expensive. But I got this just to use as sort of a pre, and we'll see if it helps us out. I don't know if it does or not. The pre-shaves that I do notice, or things that can be used as pre-shaves that I notice that work extremely well, is like this shave serum by Shaving Shop or Ariana and Evans. Boy, that stuff works beautifully as a pre-shave. A lot of times I don't get a lot of discernible or noticeable difference from pre-shaves, but that Ariana and Evans, get a little more soap here. Ariana and Evans shave serum, boy, you can tell a difference. If you put that on right before your shaving soap, you can really tell that it really helps, and which is good. All right, let's see what we got here. Are we good? Yes. And let's see how we do. I have no idea how head shaving with this gentleman is going to go. Let's start back, sort of getting here. There we go. I wear glasses, so there's like a notch there. So that's what you saw. It's kind of pulling that up a little bit because I pressed down too hard. But let's see how we do here with the Rex. That feels pretty nice, I must say. It's set on 3 right now because I didn't know how my head would take to it. Again, generally speaking, I get better shaves with carts, and people ask me, well, why do you use these on the weekend? Well, I want to continue to use these on the weekend and just develop some, greater competency with it and see if over time maybe it works better. I don't think so, because I think the design of the carts just work better for me and their angle of attack, but I could be wrong. So I continue to try things. But on a daily basis, when I'm, in the morning when I'm getting ready to go to work and all that, I use a cart. Just because, the main difference for me between using a DE and a cart is I can get pretty close with DE, but I have to put forth far more effort. Whereas with the cart, I'm pretty much on autopilot. And I can get a great shave without really paying much attention. So that's really the difference. But so far, this feels pretty doggone good, I must say. I'm not having any troubles, or no bubbles, no troubles, as I like to say. Feels pretty good. I really love this for my face shave today, and you can go check out that video if you have not seen it. It is on the channel. I'll do 2 passes with it today. This guy definitely feels more efficient than the vintage adjustable offerings, which is to my liking. I'm going to go ahead and just sort of rinse a little bit here with you all. And this time, I'm going to use a little bit of this Ariana and Evans, which I think works beautifully as a pre-shave, or you can just use it by itself. But as a pre-shave, I think it's phenomenal. And it just puts down a really slick platform. And you lay that shaving soap over it, and it just gets even slicker. Or at least that has been my experience with it. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. The inspector sent me this particular one. You go through it pretty quick, but it is a nice product. I have to rinse my hands because it is slick. again first before we come back to front. Feels nice. This razor really, I must say, is extremely well made and quite enjoyable to use. I would say, again, it's early on for me, so my thoughts can change over time. They have changed on many a product over time. Things that I once considered to be the very best are no longer even in the den. So as you use things, your opinion or your feelings on things will change, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You're just evolving, and you just find other items that work better. It's as simple as that. And I think the setting 3 on this razor works pretty doggone good for my head. I'll still do a little cleanup with my cart, but pretty smooth. You can definitely feel more blade on this razor than like the vintage offerings of Gillette style adjustables. But this razor is very nice in its own right, and it's done a pretty good job here today. So I will do the cleanup pass off cam, and we'll come back and wrap this up. Stay tuned. All right, and we're back. Normally we'd use the witch hazel, but I'm gonna take a shower first. Today we use Sterling Faye-Rose Dreamsicle Excellent Orange Scent, the Sterling synthetic brush, which you see here, the Rex Ambassador, which did a really nice job. I still had to clean it up with my trusty Harry's, but it was good. For my first head shave with it, it was quite smooth. Did a good job. Again, had to clean up, but that's okay. And once we're out of the shower, we'll finish up with a little Sterling Faye-Rose Dreamsicle aftershave. I want to thank everybody for watching. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB. You are not. God bless.